And I respect you. You're working hard. You're putting the time. You're not giving up. Like you're a student. You're 14 and you have like eye problem and you have all this stuff going on.
No, you can
Check.
check whether the
Okay.
video is.
Open up your phone. Check in your phone whether it's working or not.
I don't have my phone right now, so let's check here. Get a reload. I need checking here. Okay, so oh, I have.
Okay, can you go to the another? Because you don't open OBS. It's repeating. Just open Google Sheet or something.
Yeah. Okay, okay, I got it.
And also the thing is that you're gonna have to switch to something collaborative. Because if Me Too is or anybody I'm putting in, you need to observe them like whether they're edited in a proper way. You're gonna have to use the Canva. It's just like I can't see in a way where like there will be issues where like anybody I bring in, you'll need to supervise them. But how do you supervise them? With can something collaborative like Google Sheet. Like you see, like I can see what you're doing. You can see we can edit. But versus like if it's like on their remote on their computer, it's much difficult to give them advice or like show them because you're smart. If I tell you, you'll figure it out. But people can be, how Lika was, or like how the other girls were. Like they were like, what? If I tell you, you figure it out. But with them, you have to handhold their hands to give them advice or like show them because you're smart. If I tell you, you'll figure it out. But people can be, mm-hmm. So you're going to sleep, right? If I see you using computer, I will hate you for this. I want you to sleep and I want you to come in the morning.
Okay.
What time are you gonna work?
What time? Within
Mm-hmm.
7 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Try to go earlier if you could, like if possible. Can you put like 6 to 5 to 8 or something?
If it's possible, because I didn't sleep after getting the salary, but now it's too
What time are
difficult
you gonna
to
work?
wake up at 5 to 6.
I understand. I understand. Tell me more about you. Like, so if you wake up early, what time do you have school?
No, now I don't have the school for some days because of the heat, the temperature, the summer, the
How does that? What is it? Summer vacation?
yeah, no, not summer vacation. It's just all of a sudden because
So if you wake up
I
early, what
have
time do you have
school, but
school?
sudden out of a sudden within 8 to 9 p.m. I got a message from my school that the school is temporary off
How does that?
for some days
Is it
for
summer
the
vacation?
temperature to low down, and then the school will again work from the other from the other time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Got it.
so let's imagine
Got it.
about the normal days when I'm having school. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm too much lazy. Uh,
Mm.
even when I'm sleeping at 11 to 12, I will wake up at 7 to 8. It's a must.
Mm-hmm.
But as
Got it.
you are here,
Got it.
I try
Mm-hmm.
to get up early, but still, it's
Thank you.
the minimum is 7, and
Mm-hmm.
after that, I work
Mm.
it if it's possible around 9, but I can't go off about 9 because I have my class in 9:50, and I have to get out of my home within 9:30,
Mm-hmm.
and if I go
Thank
above of
you.
9, I
Mm-hmm.
will be late
Mm-hmm.
because I have to prepare all the thing, and I have to take
Mm-hmm.
1 hour in my hand to be prepared of all
Mm-hmm.
the things, and
Mm-hmm.
next I come at
Can you go to the
uh,
schedule and
uh,
type like I hear what you said about like the school to, like put it on the schedule, type like, hey, my school is going to be off this couple of days. Like how many days did they say it's gonna be off for? 5 days, 1 month, 3 days?
okay, okay, don't go too
Can you
much.
go to the
Today is
schedule
20,
and
my
type
school
like
will be
I
open in
hear what you
27.
said about like the school?
Just
Yeah, can you type
tell
it there?
me.
Put it on
Okay,
the
so where is
schedule. Type like, hey, my school is going to be off.
no,
Schedule.
no, 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 no,
So
no.
type in the until 27, like, hey, my school is off, and then copy and paste it until 27th. Yeah, can you type it there? Schedule.
So today is
So type
Tuesday,
in
right?
the until 27, like, hey, my school is off, and then copy and paste it until 27th.
Okay. Form 20.
Mm-hmm.
they can change the date range because they mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
Copy it into the server. Is this the thing that you were wanting? Oh my goodness, it's 11:56. Bye bye bye. I'm late. I'm late. What's it? Listen,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening here? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Give me a moment. I'm doing something. Uh, so what other things that like I know school is one thing that like affects you in terms of like work. What other things that affects you? The eye also, right? So is your eye ever gonna get better or something? Like when is it like do you think like the eye might like stop like you're like in like hey like because you're gonna have to work at some point in the future like when you're adult like you can't be having eye problem all the work because you get it right. Like I know school is one thing that like affects you in terms of like work. What other things that affects you? The eye also, right? So is your eye ever gonna get better or something? Like when is it like do you think like the eye might like stop like you're like hey like because you're gonna have to work at some point in the future like when you're because you know your eye like it's just it's like you get it right. You get what I'm saying, right? Like
I got you that I have to work on the full-time worker or wherever I go, I have to use the computer
you
obviously.
can't say like, "Hey, I want to work 1 or 2 hour," and then you're gonna get fired. You're like, "Hey, Cheyenne, good luck, but we're not hiring you." You get it?
That's
You
a
get what I'm saying, right? Like I can accept it, but I don't think anybody will ever accept it.
no one is gonna be paying
You can't say
uh,
like, "Hey, I want to work 1 or 2 hour,"
amount for
and then
amount for right?
you're
Amount
gonna
for
get
the
fired. You're like, "Hey, Cheyenne, good luck, but we're not
amount
hiring
for
you."
the
1 to 2 hour. Fuck that. We're not doing that. Okay. Okay, so school is something that's like important, I'm guessing. School really affects you. That's what I've noticed. Tell me more about like after that, the tell me at 28 or like normally what time does your school start?
at 9:50.
Fuck
I
that.
have to
Okay.
take I
No,
have
no,
to
just tell me the 9:50 to what time?
9:50 to 5 and
That's what I've
I
noticed.
I start from 9 and you can say
Tell me
I
more
end up
about like
around
after
4.
that,
Nine to
the
four.
tell me at
Sorry.
9 to 4, right? Like normally, what time does your
9
school start?
version.
School timing. Got it.
And after that,
Okay.
I go home. I
No,
take
no,
a bath
just tell me the 9:50 to
forget about the
what time?
school starts and
Mm-hmm.
then I take
Mm-hmm.
some rest as usual. And then sometime
Okay.
I go out with
9 to 4,
anybody
right?
and do some
Mm-hmm.
hangouts and sometime I just get some
Got
books
it.
in my hand and like this
Mm-hmm.
as usual things.
Okay, since you don't have school, how long can you work in the morning? Mm-hmm.
So if I don't have my school, okay. So another thing is that as you told in the last what do you say in the last live, I pushed myself a little bit. It was around
Mm-hmm.
50 minutes. The day was also off day, and that's why
Okay, since you
I
don't
had
have
to push
school,
myself.
how
So
long
guys,
can you work in
rest
the
assured
morning?
that if I don't have any problem, I'll push myself to the more.
Mm-hmm. Tell me how far can you push? Just give me an extreme point and give me your medium and give me your minimum. Minimum is 1 hour. Tell me your how much maximum you can push in the morning.
Two to 2:30 around, or if you can say an extreme thing. No, not like that. Yeah, that's
Just,
the
you don't have to. I just want to like see
how
the
far
limit.
can
Just
you
say
push?
extreme, as extreme as you can go.
2:30.
230 is your extreme, right? And what's the average? If you could say, like, if your school doesn't, if you don't have school.
Average is that's the thing 1:30 to 2. It's
Wait, your average and your maximum is similar then, isn't it? You don't have to. I just want to like see the limit. Just say extreme, as extreme as you can go.
My average is
230 is your extreme, right?
Yes.
And what's the can you type that in the note section from the April 21 April
21 April.
on the note type note
Where's the
wait your average and your maximum on the okay I'll say like it's C23 cell type it there like max I can push is 2:30 p.m. The average I can push is 1:30 to 2 p.m. Can you type that in the
when I have
when I don't have school from 21 April on the note type note on the okay I'll say like it's C23 cell type it there like max I can push is 2:30 p.m. The average I can push is and copy and paste it until the C29 cell when I don't have school. Now tell me more about like when you have school, what's the max you could push? What's the average you could push?
if I wake up in 7, just calculate. I can't do
Mhm.
more than 9.
And copy and
It's
paste
okay.
it until the
And now it depends on when I
So
wake up.
let's think in terms of extreme. Can you wake up at 6 or 5? Like you don't have to, but I'm just trying to find the extreme. What's the extremest you could work? Like wake up. If you don't wake up at if you don't work at night, let's say you don't work at night.
6:30?
Okay, so 6:30 to until what point can you push?
Obviously 8:45.
So let's think in terms of that's the max. Can you wake up at 6 or 5? Like you don't have to, but I'm just trying to find the. What's the average? If that's the max. Extremest you could work like wake up. If you don't wake up at if you don't work at night, let's say you don't work at night.
2 minutes, 2 hours 15 minutes, right?
Okay, so 6:30 to until what
If
point
the
can you push?
maximum is 2 hours 15 minutes or around,
That's the max.
average will be like the same, 1.5 an hour.
Okay, type that. Type the same thing on the chat because I need to have context in terms of like how far you can push and stuff. Okay, type that. Type the same thing on the chat because I need to have context in terms of like how far you can push and stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now are you feeling sleepy?
What did I told you? If I'm in front of my computer, then I don't feel sleepy.
Okay, then turn off the computer. Just keep on the. Oh, you're in the computer. Okay, turn off the computer and just like talk to me. Don't turn off the computer. Use your phone to like log in. Okay, so now are you feeling sleepy?
I mean, sorry?
Okay, fine. If I go right now, can you sleep right now?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, then go and go sleep and go wake up early in the morning. Okay, then turn off the computer. Just keep on the. Oh, you're in the computer. Okay, turn off the computer and just like talk to me. It's fine. It's fine. Just turn off the computer. Thank you for taking the time to call. Okay. Log in. Okay.